So hey everyone, Rohan Dhawan here, founder of Ability, and today I have a special guest, Haarrdika, with me over here, who again has achieved some phenomenal results since the time she joined our program. And in fact, that wasn't even too long ago. You joined this year only, Haarddika, right?
Yeah, in fact, just a few months ago. I
Few
mean, I,
months.
I don't remember the exact date and time, but yes, just a few months ago.
Wow, that's like truly incredible. So, Haarddika, what we'll do is before we get into the results and the things that you have achieved, let's talk a little bit about your background. What exactly do you do, and why exactly did you become a consultant in the first place?
Okay, so it is a long journey of 10 years with corporate. So I've been as a corporate trainer, specializing as a soft skills expert. And yes, pandemic showed us a lot of new, new lines and new diversifications which people started getting into.
Right,
And that's where I picked up my niche of being a motherhood coach.
right,
So this entire concept of motherhood coach, what I have picked up is basically to empower working professionals and mothers, homemakers like me who are really having a struggle to balance between work and home, and where most of the times our child becomes our priority,
right.
and n number of times it happens that we let go our dreams or our aspirations, because obviously the child's responsibility since birth is always more on the mother,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I don't say that the father doesn't play any important role over here. Of course, each one of them have their own part to play over here,
Right,
but it's usually expected. The Indian society is built in such way that usually it is expected to be done by the mother.
right.
Okay, so that's how I began my motherhood coach journey.
Got it. I mean, that's so fantastic. So, what exactly do you help these mothers do? Like, do you help them find their passion, or what exactly do you help them out with?
Yeah, so they come with different problems. Okay, few of them are just done with whatever they are doing,
Mm-hmm.
and they just don't know what is ahead for them. So it is like a robotic life that they are living.
Hmm.
So obviously, there it is more of reframing and rediscovering themselves, and to whatever they want to pursue hereafter without creating any chaos in their existing life. In fact, that is something which I totally take care for them.
Right.
Okay. See, usually what happens, change management is a strong point that I follow over here. We bring in change, creatively we bring in change, but whatever is the existing system, there is no change in that part. So
Right.
because the moment I expect somebody else to change for me, it
Mm-hmm.
will not happen.
Absolutely.
It will not happen. It is me who has to adapt or flexibly do it in such a manner that I'm able to manage that also, and I'm able to manage get into what I want to do also. That is one thing. Now the second thing is the typical self-respect issue,
Hmm.
the self-limiting beliefs that they come up with, that if I am a homemaker, I'm worth nothing.
Right.
I don't, it's just that I need to cook, clean, look after the house, and that's it. But it's not that.
Mm-hmm.
Each one of us are unique and we have our own unique potentials.
Absolutely.
So the this coaching helps them to tap that potential of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessary that it is always related to a financial freedom.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's really not necessary.
Okay.
But you feeling good about yourself with whatever you're doing itself is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Right? See, because ultimately, what do we want? We want joy, happiness, peace
Right.
in our lives, in
Mm-hmm.
with all our relationships, for ourselves, others, right? And of course, the financial free part of it is always like an attachment that it works with, because without the monetary benefits and without that monetary, nothing moves in life.
Absolutely.
So, mothers, working professionals, or homemakers come with any such problem of theirs or pain point of theirs. So it is a customized program. See, because when I tell somebody that I understand what you're going through, actually I do not understand it. Because
Hmm.
the intensity to what you have felt it and what
Exactly.
I am feeling it is totally different,
Mm-hmm.
right? So instead of sympathizing with them, I would rather say in a nutshell that I empower themselves to empathize themselves.
Wow. So good. I mean, I think I never told you about this, or maybe like this is the first time we are talking, but back when like I was a child myself, my mom was working, she was a working professional, but she had to leave her job because, as you're saying, due to the Indian patriarchy system that we live in, the mother had to take care of the child. And even though like it was optional, but since, my dad was like doing all right for herself, he said that okay, now you can take care. But I still somehow feel that till date that there's something like missing, right? That inner fulfillment or happiness or peace that you're talking about, that's like missing. So I think the fact that you're doing this, it's like amazing, and I wish it was available that time as well, back before the internet days. But the fact that it's available now, so anybody who's watching this and can relate to this, great job,
Thank you,
Haarddika.
Rohan. Thanks a lot, Rohan. And one more thing I'll tell you, it's not only with the working professionals.
Right.
See, even homemakers, in
Mm-hmm.
fact, as of now, 70% of my clients are homemakers
Okay.
because it is a pure family pressure and trying to make everybody happy around you,
Mm-hmm.
and then what happens to yourself? So
Right.
I'm not asking you to be a rebel. I'm not telling you go for those women liberate, lib kind of forums or something. No, I'm not encouraging you to be that. So the whole thing is that within your own comfort setup of your own house, how you can create identity for yourself.
Right.
That is more important because today, as a person, what do I really expect from my family members?
Hmm.
Love and respect.
Right.
That's the first thing that I expect, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, as a daughter-in-law, as a co-sister-in-law, or as a sister-in-law, whatever relationship I am in. So, what I really expect is only these two basic things.
Right.
And I think as humans, these are only the two basic things that we expect from another person.
Absolutely.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we are not able to get that itself, it's a complete dent to our own identity.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And
Got
that's
it.
what I work on.
Amazing. So Haarddika, tell me something like before like working with us and before joining, like what kind of problems were you facing because of which you decided to book a call with us?
Okay, perfect. That was like a USB question that you asked just now, but yes, of course. It was very difficult for me to reach out to the target audience. Very frankly, I'll tell you. See,
Hmm.
because Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, anywhere you go, especially with this pandemic, since it's 2 years, it is overwhelmed with people.
People. Yeah.
So, the genuinity, who to trust, who not to trust, and there are so many questions. See, today, if I have to even invest 50 rupees into something,
Hmm.
I am first going to see what is the genuinity behind it. अरे
Mm-hmm.
कहीं ये मेरा पैसा लेके भाग तो नहीं जाएगा, because
Exactly.
online scams are
Normal.
crazily on,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's one thing. Second thing is, it is your authenticity needs to be shown to people.
Hmm.
Okay, if today one of my client is coming up and trusting me and sharing every bit of her relationship,
Hmm.
okay, obviously that rapport has built between both of us, and that rapport is built, and the foundation is trust.
Right.
Right? So all these things were very, very important for me as a coach.
Mm-hmm.
And ability gave me that pathway, that opening where my audience could actually hear me.
Wow.
Okay, so that's where it played a very important role. Yeah, but one more challenge which I faced was becoming a little more tech savvy, which I'm yet learning. But I suppose learning and growing is part of life, so it's
Absolutely.
fine.
Absolutely. So Haarddika, what I remember from I think Sunny, who you talked to, you had like done a lot of courses in the past, and you had experience, going through all these online coaching and all these things. So at that point of time, what exactly were you struggling with? And because why exactly did you think that what, I need help? Like I need a mentor who could show me how to speak to my target audience.
Perfect. So again, there also the connect is very, very important.
Hmm.
See, I'll tell you the difference between you ability and others. Okay, I mean, I'm not naming the people, but yes, between you ability and others, the biggest difference I found was you being an accountability partner to every member of your community matters a lot.
Absolutely.
Okay, because I know today if I have any problem, Wednesday get onto a call, Rohan is there, he'll give me a solution.
Absolutely.
Anything goes wrong, I can connect with Sunny, he's there, he will somehow try to find out some way for it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which was missing in the others for me, because see, putting a pre-recorded session with things and going ahead, no doubt it is beautifully explained, everything is done, but we have to understand that everybody will not connect to the same form of communication.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I am more of a auditory person,
Right.
or maybe I'm more of a kinesthetic person, where that one small thumbs up from Rohan itself is like, okay, I'm motivated, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Right.
so that was something which was missing in the other coaching programs.
Right.
Yeah, of course, it was a huge investment, no doubt about it. But then it's okay. It's all part of learning, so it's fine.
Absolutely. So, Haarddika, that's what I would like to know because, a lot of coaches, and especially mindset coaches, just like yourself, they, like you use the word right now, investment, right? But for a lot of them, it's like cost, right? Because a lot of people think that why should I invest in my business? Or they are happy learning more and more skills about their craft only. But when it comes to, let's say, learning about marketing or sales or business or anything, they feel like hesitant. So, how did you convince yourself in your mind that, what, this is an investment that I have to make?
Okay, so again, for that I have to take you back, and that's to my father.
Mm-hmm.
So my father began his entrepreneurial journey all by himself 45 years back. Of course, he's no more now, but 45 years back when he established his business,
Right.
he started doing everything all by himself. So whether it was purchase, sales, accounts, whatever are the different verticals of an entrepreneurial journey, he did everything by himself.
Hmm.
So what happens is, I learned it from him from a very young age that when we try to be a jack of all trades,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we master none.
Right.
And what happens is, I'm wasting my energy in things which really, for which I can take help from outside.
Mm-hmm.
I should know the skill, no doubt about it, because personal growth, investment for personal growth is the first step to your business growth.
Right.
See,
Wow.
because if today I am a CEO of my company, right, it is very important for me to know everything, no doubt about it. But I
Hmm.
don't need to do everything.
Hmm.
There is a very big difference between knowing everything and doing everything,
Right.
right?
Absolutely.
And knowing everything is an investment that you make for yourself, so
Mm-hmm.
that eventually, when the doing part comes, what grows is your business.
Absolutely.
And that's your bigger goal. So I really don't find, I mean, yes, what you're facing, even I face. Why should I invest in myself?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how I am the way I am, theek 20 years of my life is over. Now how much more I'm going to live? It's like that. But you're not understanding 20 years, 25 years, or whatever you have lived so far.
Hmm.
You have lived, have you lived it with a contentment, with a feeling of fulfillment?
Hmm. No.
No. So
Absolutely.
we should first understand to invest in ourselves. Then why do you go to a gym?
Hmm.
Don't go
Right. You can stay in the same shape for life.
for life.
Hmm.
Why? Because that is related to your external glamour. So
Right.
people think investing in that is good,
Hmm.
but investing in your own mind, or mental health, or investing to increase your knowledge, like what you offer people, they feel
Mm-hmm.
क्या करना है, नहीं करना है.
Mm-hmm.
So that's somewhere I feel it really matters a lot. Then these kind of people should understand that don't even go to the gym, don't even go for a walk. तो चप्पल भी घिस जाएंगे. Then how you'll have to buy a new pair of shoes if you go for
Absolutely.
a walk every day. Then that's again expense. Then don't go.
Absolutely. Very well put up. Like, I think we will have to use this in our objection handling. Chappal bhi ghis jayenge. But really, really wonderfully put. So, Haarddika, okay, so you made this investment in yourself, right? You got access to the program. आपको बता दिया गया, okay, these are the calls, this is the group and everything else, right? And I remember ki, okay, you got everything, and then you came to the first call, and you had this huge Word document with you, jahan pe you were like,
So you still remember that,
exactly,
luckily.
ki this is my niche, and this is that, and you were like very confused, like, Rohan, like, I don't know what will happen. So talk to me about your initial days, ki kya hua, what exactly happened, and how did you overcome, all that confusion that you had, and actually found clarity.
Okay, so I think I should share all the worksheets on the screen over here. I suppose I think I took out 3 printouts.
Right.
Okay, and then tore them and tore them and tore them, and I said, "Hey Bhagwan, Rohan कुछ और बोल रहा है, पर मैं इतने सालों से I've been doing something else."
Right.
And yes, but somewhere I'll tell you what, your hypothesis is very realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so though you have named it as hypothesis, it is very, very connected to a real life case study.
Right.
And one more thing which I really felt good after doing those worksheets and that entire process is, it gives you more clarity as to where you want to go. See, superficially, if I go to see, I have maybe 10 million, 100 million life coaches around, right? But your entire thing of figuring out your micro niche, okay, was like an aha moment. That was one thing. The second thing which was there was something related to your own pain point. Okay, so something related to what you are already good at.
Right.
So basically, you were telling people that, listen, you already have this resource. It's just that you are unable to unleash that potential of yours. Okay, so that entire exercise, what I did, gave me a beautiful clarity on that. In fact, I think you should take off that name as hypothesis and please put it up as whatever, anything else, because it is seriously not an hypothesis.
Right. Wonderful. And so you did the worksheets, and I think you gained clarity because you had like all this confusion, and then you understood that, oh, I'm already good at this, right? I should just, I was already doing it, but it wasn't like crafted properly, right?
Absolutely.
So you basically put all the pieces of the puzzle together, and then you move forward. So then what happened? Like, so you did the worksheets, then what happened?
The second thing which I learned from your entire course is the packaging is something which is very, very important. Okay, so whatever I was giving, though it was structured, but that the structure was not very narrow down, in the sense that it was like hitting the nail. मतलब एकदम टारगेट पे नहीं जा रहा था. Okay, so that was the second thing which was the biggest learning for me over there, where I packaged it in such a manner. Of course, customization is there, but there is a basic package which again, I think in the second or the third call when I had connected, you had told me about it. That in your VSNL video, you should tell your audience what exactly are you giving them in the platter.
Got it.
And this I related to a restaurant menu. Okay, as a mother, as a wife, kitchen is something which will always come to me. But then, which I related to a restaurant menu. if I say that I'm ordering a combo or I'm ordering a platter, I obviously want to know what is coming in that platter.
Exactly.
And how much of it is coming in the platter. Then
Absolutely.
if I'm really happy, okay, this is going to serve 4 people over here and this is like really economical or it's working within my budget, I will surely go for it.
Right.
तो वो आपसे high ticket भी होगा तो it will not matter because and the third thing, just to add on here, overvalued programs. That was, I think, the third aha moment which I got with a conversation with you.
Can you elaborate on that overvalued program?
Sure. So overvalued, as I've already given you an example between U-ability and others. So I will not go back again there. But something like, say somebody comes to me with a problem saying that they are feeling depressed. Okay. So if I only give my attention or if I help them out only with that particular problem that they have come to me for, without just because because see, the client doesn't know anything, right? So they will feel that this depression is superficial. Okay, so my coach is going to help me through therapy or whatever,
right.
It's going to be solved. But usually any kind of mental health problem or any kind of such emotions are always having a root cause.
Exactly. Very well said.
So that is the overvalue that I give them, where I take them till the root cause of it and see to it that it is cut off from
completely
there. Right? And that is going to be the most overwhelming moment for that client, because the client will always have a benefit of doubt. अरे ये कहीं मुझे वापस आ गया तो, is there a possibility that I can get into depression again?
Absolutely. I think what a lot of coaches do is they try to give like that short-term pill that ye dawai khao and you'll be like, completely
just a paracetamol and you're done with it.
Exactly. But what they don't do is how do I get rid of this disease forever? Right?
Okay. Yeah. And U-ability, the entire course, if you really, if anybody enrolls and goes through it, you take them to the root cause.
Right. Absolutely.
That is with your hypothesis part of it. Okay. The second thing, of course, I am going very slow. I'm telling you, I'm really taking it very slowly. But the thing is, even if you are talking about how to generate a Facebook ad, okay, the hand holding is from how to create the account itself.
Exactly.
Almost there. So even if I'm not very tech savvy with social media or something of that sort, you are giving them from scratch till wherever they require.
Absolutely.
That's one thing there. And second thing is the simplicity of language. Okay, that's one more thing which I want to add on. Okay, I might add on one more thing over here. And the third thing
you can add as much you want.
as much as I want. Okay, I think this is one opportunity which I've got really to to share my gratitude to you, Ability, and you. So I would rather make it the best use of it, I suppose.
Thank you so much.
So the next thing which I want to add is, see, I am being a coach and into soft skills. SMART goals is something which I strongly follow and I strongly make my clients follow. Okay. So more than anything else, the goal that you allow your client to set for themselves is very realistic, which is very important. You don't show them fancy figures at a very short period. हाँ, अभी उन्होंने कर दिया, अपना लक है उनका, whatever. That's a secondary story. Okay. But when you show it to them in a very realistic manner. Okay, listen, in these many days, if you do this much is possible. Beyond that, if you get it,
up to you. Yeah. Exactly.
So that was something again which I feel is like really a great thing. And one more thing, which I really feel is that when initially I was going through the entire course, I mean, of course, I have seen you on Facebook as an ad and this thing. So when I joined the course, this is my frank opinion. Okay, I used to think he's so young. उसको कैसे इतना पता रहता होगा कि किसी का नीश क्या होगा, किसी का पेन पॉइंट क्या रहता होगा. How he must be figuring it out. And at first we changed my complete opinion about you. And I said, oh my God, I shouldn't have been so judgmental.
Because of the age. Yeah.
So, because age is a factor which really plays a vital role, and it has always been inbuilt into us कि ये बाल हमने धूप में सफेद नहीं किए हैं and all that blah 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 things do come up to us. And I was like, how does this guy really manage to talk to people and say that yaar, I can get you to figure out your niche and all that stuff. But I was very judgmental, and I'm sorry about that.
No worries. As long as it did help you, that's what matters, right?
It did.
Amazing. So Haarddika, okay, so you did the worksheets, right? And then I remember you moved straight to the sales part only, right? So talk to me about that, because I remember you immediately, I think, sending me an email or something that you had already closed a client, right? So
Yeah,
talk to
and
me
those
about,
two clients.
wow. So talk to me about what happened like during that period.
Okay, so here again the hypothesis of the presenting myself,
Right.
okay, that played a very vital role,
Hmm.
because the in quotes tagline or that statement or whatever you made us create was so impactful on both the clients
Mm-hmm.
that it didn't take them any time to take their decision.
Right.
And they enrolled for the program.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, I am now I have one client who's on a retainer basis with me.
Wow. And just so that everyone knows, you're charging like premium for this, not 100 rupees or 200 rupees for this, right?
I mean, those days are gone. And
Yeah.
and you ability showed me that listen, you are more valued, so don't go there.
Wow. So Haarddika, since that time, like since the time you actually joined, like how many clients do you think you have closed, or like how much have you done?
So I'll tell you, after the two clients, it was a little slow because I was revamping certain things for myself.
Right.
Okay. And once the revamping was done, immediately again I had 3 clients
Wow.
who I closed. Okay. So totally 5 in a very short span of time. In fact, I can't tell you which month I joined. If I look at Sunny's and mine chat.
Let me find that out. I think it was either May or June.
Yeah. I think kind of that time only it must be. Yes, because I remember, my family was positive just before I had. Yes, absolutely. May 7th, to
Right.
be very precise. May 7th, right.
Right.
So in these many months, 5 clients is what I have closed. But the whole thing is, as I told you, I'm taking it very slow as of now, because with each of these clients, I am even revamping. It's like more of an, evolving my organization also is happening with that.
Right.
Okay. But I am so dead sure that today, if I really approach, okay,
People.
I can surely close 3-4 more clients. And there's no funda of organic email. वो सब अभी तक दिमाग में उतरा ही नहीं है. फेसबुक एड पे ही मैं वहीं पे खड़ी हूँ. आई एम जस्ट देयर इन फेसबुक एड, and every day I go, and I did float one ad, of course, but though it was not a success story for me, so everything doesn't need to be a success story. But yes, what I have already tested,
Right.
on the basis of what UAbility gave me, I am very confident that if I approach in the same manner to maybe 5 clients, I am very confident that at least I will close 2 clients.
Wow. And Haarddika, how much do you charge on average per client?
15,000.
Wow. So literally, I think the 2 big achievements that I see is that you were able to raise your prices to like a lot, and also you are having this confidence that whenever your car needs petrol, you know exactly where to get it. So,
I know my pumping station.
exactly. Very, very good, Haarddika, and like I'm so proud of you for actually being able to achieve this in not even like 2-3 months, right? So great job. And I think, Haarddika, now what I would like to know is, if according to you, the industry that you are in right now, what do you see the future of this industry, and any other mindfulness coach or anybody who's watching this video, like what do you see as the future of this industry? Should they like enter it? Should they not enter it?
Actually, Rohan, I'll really tell you, it is a boom, no doubt about it, because other than this, the women motherhood coaching that I'm doing, I'm having aspiring trainers and coaches who want to enter the field and who want to understand. So, in fact, I'm, as I told you, I'm revamping, right? So,
Right.
that revamping part was this also, where I'm bringing in something. In fact, it was already there. Basically training
The
aspiring
coaches.
coaches who want to enter the market.
Right.
Because L&D तो है. L&D is something more related to corporate world. Okay, and learning and development, as the name suggests, can never end for generations together.
Right.
Okay, it's like a grocery store. Okay, again I go back to my being a okay, but still, it's like a grocery store.
Right. Makes sense.
That is one business which, whether it's pandemic, shutdown, lockdown, whatever it is, they did not shut down. Because that is not a luxury, but it is a priority. It is a need. So L&D, life coaches, mental health, wellness people, all these people have become a need of the hour now.
Right.
Especially after the pandemic. Yes, but one thing is there is what I would really suggest is, don't just jump into it just because you see the money, name, fame, whatever is there into it. First, develop those skills within you. See, because you are playing with somebody else's life.
Exactly. So it's like a responsibility, and you should take that as a responsibility, right?
Absolutely. Again, I'll add it on with the grocery store example. If there is something which is outdated and which I buy from there, what is going to happen is my customer is going to fall sick.
Exactly.
Which might
Very
be
important.
adverse also.
Right. So basically, like, do it not just for the money, but only if you're truly passionate and committed towards learning how to do it properly, right? Got it. So Haarrdika, last two questions I have for you. One thing that I want to know is, like, let's say if you can go back in time, let's say you had some sort of time machine to so that you can talk to the Haarrdika who was starting out with this whole digital field and domain and everything, right? What advice would you give to that old Haarrdika, the old mindset coach? Like, what would be your recommendation to them?
Okay, so it's actually Sunny would be a better person to answer this because he's seen me, and only one thing I had. Listen, Sunny, I'm not tech savvy. I can't handle this. I think wo sun ke pak gaya hoga. He must be like, forget it, yaar. This lady is unbelievable. She's like, and he kept reassuring me that, listen, it's not like that. It will work out. And I said, listen, if you tell me to do anything which is beyond my reach, I will come and catch you only. So I jokes apart, yeah. But then, yes, if I really have to tell her something, yes, it is that first, it was a kind of a mental block that I had that, you cannot do it. If you have the right hand holding and the right guidance, you should go in for it. Okay?
Right.
And most importantly, I personally believe investing in personal growth is very, very important. Okay?
Right.
Other than physical, spiritual, mental is very, very important. So when I say mental, it is not that I am telling you to go, to a psychologist or a psychiatrist. No, increasing your knowledge
Right.
is very important. So you should know every wing of a business. That is very important. So like today, I am confident. So it might be that I have a team who's taking care of my entire digital marketing, right? But the thing is that I know through UAbility I have learned this, that listen, this is supposed to go this way.
Exactly.
And as the boss, as a leader of my own organization, obviously everything is happening under my vigilance,
Exactly.
right? So it is very important. So investment in personal growth, especially for knowledge, is a key point.
Exactly. नहीं तो चप्पल घिस जाएंगी.
Oh, he got it. Okay.
So that's like the advice, right?
I'm sure if any of those, the typical gym, guidance people who are there in our group, if they are going to listen to this, I'm going to get one chappal on the community today.
No, but I think it's like the perfect example to showcase to anyone that investing in yourself is like the best thing. So great job, Haarddika. Now, Haarddika, in case anybody wants to know more about your services, what exactly you do, what's the best way to reach out to you?
So they can connect with me through my website, which is www.softweb.in. My mobile numbers, my email ID, everything is being shared. So anytime people can get in touch with me. Yes, as other life coaches and people say, I mean, I don't want to quote it, but others say that I am available 24/7. I am not available 24/7,
Right,
right? Let's make it more realistic, right? Because if I need to help somebody, first I need to help myself. So
right.
if I'm going to have three, late nights or three sleepless nights, the fourth day I will not know which client I'm talking to.
Absolutely.
So yes, everything is there available on social media and things. So anybody who seeks help, seeks guidance, I'm always there.
Wonderful, Haarddika. So what I'll do is I'll take the website link and all these details from Haarddika and I'll put it in the description below. So anybody interested, by all means, go check it out. Obviously, she is really good at what she does, and that's why her results are speaking for itself. So by all means, go check it out. And I'm sure if you are a female, you are a mother, you are struggling with finding that fulfillment that Haarddika was speaking about, I'm sure that she will help you out. Haarddika, thank you so much. Just before you leave, any last 2 cents you would like to speak about your ability? Any last advice or words?
Okay, first of all, my heartfelt gratitude to your entire team and to you. You guys are doing an awesome job. Keep it going. Wishing you
Thank you.
good luck. And second thing, uh, the you ability, okay, is actually an eye opener to everybody because you are getting all of us to unleash our abilities. So it's really beautifully. Whoever has thought the name, I mean your logo name and whatever, hats off to you guys because you really connect with every client and every person in your community, and it's beautiful. So I would only give one message to whoever is watching this video. It's not again for monetary, but again, as I told you, self growth, personal growth is a vital thing for each one of us. And if you really want to grow further, understand digital marketing, understand how you can handle things all by yourself from scratch to the highest peak, go to your ability.
Thank you so much, Haarddika. That was wonderful, and it was a pleasure having you here today.
Same
And
here.
soon I'll be bothering you again for another testimonial when you achieve bigger results, and we
I'm
will
looking
keep
forward for
progressing.
it. I'll call you and tell you, Rohan, be free. I'm coming.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Haarddika, and hope you have a wonderful day. And everyone, do check out Haardika's website. She's amazing. All right.
Thank you guys, and same there. Check out your ability. They are amazing.
Thank you.